Hello everyone. So in this video we'll study in detail about cell signaling, why it is performed, what are the stages, what are the function and also its type along with the diagram. So cell signaling takes place to communicate the cells among each other or their environment. So in cell signaling, communication of cells with other cell and also the environment takes place in order to regulate, coordinate, control the biological functions like growth, division, and repair. Talking about the stages, this cell signaling is performed in main three stages. The first is reception, the second is transduction, and the third is response. We'll study in detail in later part of the video. Coming back to its function, there are various functions, but I have listed the easy and also the important ones here. The first one is maintain homeostasis. The second one is perform apoptosis. Apoptosis is programmed cell death. The third is for the cell growth, also to create and manage or balance the immune responses. And the most important one is coordinating the development with growth. Okay, so these are the 4 or 5 functions. You can add many more. Coming to its type, there are 4 main types of cell signaling. The first one is paracrine, the second is endocrine, then autocrine and juxtacrine. So, talking about paracrine, it is a short range signaling which signals to the nearby cells which are very near to each other. The next one is endocrine. Endocrine is a long range signal which helps when the hormones are travel through blood streams. So when hormones are traveling, it is carried to very long distance through the blood. Okay. The autocrine is cell signaling to self. Like when one cell sends signal to itself to perform various function, it is called as autocrine. The name suggests auto, which means self. And juxtacrine is signal between adjacent cell. This is a signal between two adjacent cell. Okay. So these were the types of cell signaling. Coming to the diagram of the topic, which is a very important thing, you must add a diagram in exam. Even if you don't write these all steps, you can explain through the diagram and you can remember the diagram for a longer period, so we'll understand the diagram in depth. Okay, so talking about cell signaling, you know what are signals? So before getting into the topic, let us understand what are signals. So let us take an example, like you are driving a car. You reached a traffic signal and it shows green. What does that mean? The signal told you that you don't need to stop or you don't need to wait. You can safely move ahead. If the signal shows red, what does that mean? You have to stop and wait for your turn, right? So in similar way, cells also have signals, different signals to perform different functions. For example, the first is reception. What is reception? Reception, the word itself indicates towards receiving something, right? So when there is reception, this reception means there are some signals which are received by a cell or the cell molecule. Okay, so reception here, signal molecule gets a signal. What signal? To go and bind to the receptor side. This is the receptor. This one is receptor. So this signal molecule now gets a signal to come and bind to the receptor. So it came here and binding of signal to receptor takes place. Now this receptor is connected to the cell. This is the cell. Now this receptor along with this molecule bind with each other and takes that signal to the cell. Now the first step was reception. This is done. Now next one is transduction. Here you can see the first one was reception, next one is transduction.